Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright strokes through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may now be seated. Okay.
Good evening. I'm Hamlong Tran, and it is my honor to welcome you to the Crestview High School Class of 2022 graduation ceremony. Tonight is meant to celebrate what we as students have accomplished, but I would first like to take a moment to thank those who have helped us to get here. To each family member and friend, thank you for your unwavering love and support for us as we have navigated this journey. Without you beside us, we would not have made it to this point. To the faculty and staff, thank you for believing in us, for demanding our best, and for doing everything you could to help us succeed. And finally, to each of my classmates, congratulations, we did it. Thank you for your dedication to making it to this day together. Nearly 4 years ago, we, for the first time as a unified class, stepped foot into these red and white halls together. If asked how we would have imagined our high school careers to be, I would be willing to bet that none of us would have answered that it would pan out in this way. Though our freshman year provided great hope and inspiration of what high school could be, those expectations would soon be disregarded. Sophomore year presented a worldwide pandemic that forced us to learn to be flexible and gave us a whole new meaning to the word Zoom. Then we returned for our junior year, and although we were ready for things to be back to normal, normal just wasn't the case. We continued to adapt to change, and Mr. Harvell learned to contact trace and quarantine. Finally, here came our senior year. Just when we thought our lives would finally align closer to the expectations that we had set when we started high school, we were shown once again that life changes in the blink of an eye. What you wish for is not always what you get. The privileges you have always had, the traditions you took part in for so long, and that one chemistry teacher that you could always count on to have your back and remind you that he loves you before you walk out of his classroom could all be taken away in a single breath. Although our class may not have had a list of accolades as long as some of those before us, when I look back on all that we, the class of 2022, have persevered throughout our high school career, I cannot help but be proud. The tenacity that this class has shown to get to this point vividly reminds me of the mural on the main hallway that each of us have passed hundreds of times. It reads, "It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog." And I think it's pretty safe to say that the size of the fight in these Bulldogs is pretty magnificent. In a few moments, we will take turns crossing this stage. This is likely the last time most of us will see each other and be together. Rather than students, we will be alumni of Crestview High School, and soon enough, we will all continue on to either college, trade school, the military, or the workforce. No matter what our next steps entail, I know that each of us has what it takes to be successful. I challenge you all to continue to chase greatness, and to more importantly, make sure that the size of the fight within you never lessens. Congratulations again. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Riley Strong, and it is my honor to welcome family, friends, and the class of 2022 to Crestview High School's graduation. At this time, let us observe a moment of silence for all the lives lost this year. I would like to say thank you to all of the family members here supporting us. We would not be here without you. We are privileged tonight to have these distinguished guests join us. Please give a warm Bulldog welcome to Okaloosa County School District Superintendent, Mr. Marcus Chambers, and School Board Chairman, Mr. Tim Bryant.
When I found out I would be giving this speech, I was surprised to hear that there was no prompt, minimum word count, or essay that I had to close read first. So I took the liberty to create my own. This is it. Write a speech to your fellow castmates about what the phrase, "once a Bulldog, always a Bulldog," actually means. Use evidence and examples to support your point of view. The speech should be no longer than 5 minutes. You're welcome. This will be quick. To start, it is important to determine the characteristics Bulldogs exhibit. Bulldogs are flexible. We successfully navigated the onset of COVID, the restrictions that followed, and every ensuing update to those restrictions. We experienced the longest spring break on record and learned how to tackle online school with our in-person teachers. We returned to school socially distanced and masked up-ish. We followed an even and odd days schedule, cleaned our desks at the end of each period, and became hand sanitizing experts. Eventually, we even stopped thinking every sneeze was a sign of the coronavirus. We survived hearing, "Please send the following individuals to the library with all their belongings," and then finding out that we were quarantined for another 10 days as a close contact, even though we felt fine. We also became skilled at living vicariously through the Snapchat stories of our friends, who were lucky enough to escape the radius of doom. We accessed our school emails we knew nothing about and have since been reminded 1,000 times to check them. Surely, during our time at Crestview High, we have shown just how stretchy we can be. Bulldogs are definitely witty, or maybe just really good at using one-liners. Think about it. Grace and compassion. Put your phone away. Bathroom is closed. One town, one team. Unprecedented times. What a band. It's great to be a Crestview Bulldog. Where my dog's at? Fight the Eagles. And GWAT for president. It's true, we like our comments short and sweet. Bulldogs are also resilient. We have stood strong and firm even though we have had only one normal school year. We bounced back and drew together as a class through a pandemic. We've transitioned through modifications to the teaching staff and have adjusted to new administrators during our final year of high school. We have rallied around and supported one another through the permanent loss of a beloved teacher. No matter what changes or obstacles have come our way, we have forged ahead impressively. Sean Anker said, "The most successful people see adversity not as a stumbling block, but as a stepping stone to greatness." Our class has certainly triumphed in spite of trial. Some of us are wearing pins, cords, flowers, fancy makeup, medals, or even went out and bought new waterproof shoes. But underneath all the trappings, each of us is wearing a red gown. Each of us is a bulldog who has learned to be flexible yet bold, witty but profound, resilient and brave. Cherish the memories you've made here. Take time to thank those who have positively impacted you over the last 4 years. We may have entered Crestview High as young bull pups, but we are leaving as fierce and fabulous bulldogs. This is the last night the class of 2022 will be all together in one place. Some will go to college or trade school, some will join the military, while a number of us will enter the workforce. Regardless of the road we travel, we will take what we've learned within these red and white halls and use it to build a better tomorrow, create a brighter future. God has a plan for each one of us. Go out there and be amazing. Love you, mean it, and remember, once a bulldog, always a bulldog.
Good evening. It's great to be with you here tonight. This great weather we're having, so I want to say congratulations to the class of 2022. But before I begin speaking to the seniors, I'd like to take a moment to say thank you to the faculty and staff of Crestview High School. These last few years have been a challenge for educators everywhere. I want our staff to know how much I appreciate their relentless work ethic and dedication. Olympian Wilma Rudolph said, "No matter what you accomplish, you make, somebody helped you." Our faculty has gone above and beyond to help our students, and I'm proud to be their principal. Students and community, please join me in giving these outstanding educators a round of applause. Seniors, as I begin to prepare what I would say to you tonight, I reflected on what your future will hold. There are approximately 470 different individuals walking across this stage this evening, and each of you will forge your own path in this world. Your future is full of endless possibilities. Some of you will begin to go into college, some of you will attend trade school, some of you will enter the workforce immediately. Some of you will defend our great nation in the United States military. As I thought about the future, one thing I know for certain is you will be successful in all of these things. You have built a solid foundation, and you're here tonight because you have proven you have the tools needed to succeed. Over the last 4 years, you have experienced unprecedented adversity. You had unique challenges to overcome: illness, isolation, and uncertainty about your future. You had to give up some of the rites of passage that you look forward to: dances, school plays, sporting events. You missed out on pep rallies and performances. All of this was difficult, and at times I'm sure you felt you would not recover, that your time had been stolen from you. But I would tell you tonight, you not only recovered, but you have flourished. In 1665, the plague sent the residents of Cambridge into isolation. Sir Isaac Newton was among them. Rather than allow this 2-year interruption to be a setback, he used this time away to continue exploring ideas like calculus and gravity. Like Newton, you have also pushed on in the face of adversity. You have persevered. I have witnessed your ability to be innovative and creative. I've seen you change the negatives in your life to positives. Out of this disruption, you have learned to excel. Can't go to class? No problem, you went online. Can't have your homecoming dance inside? No problem, you moved it outside. Can't come to school because you're quarantined? No problem, you did your work at home and got help when you returned. Through every problem that was thrown at you during the last 4 years, you showed strength, courage, adaptability, and resilience. You did this with a positive attitude and determination. As Helen Keller told us, a bend in the road is not the end of the road unless you fail to make a turn. You have made your turns. You have not failed. You have succeeded. As you continue beyond the halls of Crestview High School, you will build on the strong foundation you have started here. The things you will do in the future will require you to be creative and innovative. You will need to be critical thinkers and active learners. You will need to be adaptable and resilient. The positive can-do attitude you learned here at Crestview High School will be an essential element for future endeavors. I have seen you do all these things. I know you will continue on your journey to be the best you can be in your personal and professional life. Parents and community, I assure you, Crestview High School's class of 2022 is ready to meet the needs of our ever-changing world. It has been my honor to serve as your principal for the most talented, resilient, and the best class in the state of Florida. As I close tonight, I will leave you with one last thought. Don't wait for your boat to come in. Row out to meet it. Row the boat, class of 2022. Congratulations.
Aubrey 2. Homlong Tran. Riley Strong. Ilya Nosik. Raj LaRue. Fiona Kikio Adair. Noah Basel. Yasmin Benjamin. Jocelyn Bitters. Alyssa Bostic. Monica Broom. Haley Church. Riley Gettle. Devin Harris. Ashlyn Hill. Courtney Alyssa Hill. Lucas Michael Hunker. Victoria Boot Hoon. Sarah Mackenzie Jack. Ava Marie Jones. Isabel Kaylani Lee. Kyla Jean Lloyd. Ian Christopher Lopez. Cynthia Ann McDermott. Noah Van Meserve. Marissa Angel Moran. Joshua James Osmielowski. Riley Thomas Parkin. Peyton McCrae Prescott. Lily Annalyn Rath. Robert John Pastoral Sagaya. Richard Wayne Shoemaker III. Alyssa Ann Marie Schaffner. Tyler Nathaniel DeYounger Smith. Maya Gabrielle Stokes. Anna Leah Todd. Alexis Rose Woodward. Samantha Nadine Adkins. Amaya Leanne Bacon. Naomi Elizabeth Barr. Aaron Robert Bates. Asha Naomi Bell. Haley Shea Ann Brand. Amelia Claire Cadenhead. Kristen Elizabeth Curd. Wyatt James Delashmut. Ryan Scott DeWise. Bryce Robert Dulce. Elena Dineth Figueroa. Samantha Jade Head Gibble. Ian Timothy Haddon. Jasmine Alyssa King. Jet Ann McCosker. Jocelyn Cormilo McTeer. Jace David Overstreet. Aniston Lindsay Pate. Aiden Sean Paxton. Jason Christopher Philpott. Caitlin Nicole Reed. Arbian Rasputra. Nicholas Sampson. Cheyenne Lynn Shutt. Jordan Riley Sinkowitz. Madison Diane Smith. Nathan Philip Stuckey. Malaya Caden Sturgis. Reagan Alexander Tank. Rochelle Michael Teets. Jackson Hobbs Williamson. Mercy Anna Wood. Cameron Isaiah Woods. Desiree Nicole Alborn. Allison Joy Banks. Royden Hunter Barber. Juliana Kimberly Bascom. Bailey Kayan Blackwood. Chase Edward Boydston. Caleb Addison Boyer. Christian Brock Buttles. Simon Lucas Bittner. Tyler L. Cameron. Brett Allen Castile. Jaylani Jayon Champion. Maria Luis Chirleo. Jenna Marie Cyrus. Parker Harrison Davis. John Lee Fox. Trenton Max Gruber Michelle. Idalise Guadalupe. Jalen Zene Hanton. Alyssa P. Harper. Faith Nicole Hawkins. Kyla Marie Hoffman. Who is this? Nope, that's not Jessica. Michaela Zan Hughes. Jessica Lynn Humbert. Danae H. Jones. Autumn Lee Lane. Is it Michael? Connor Michael McLeod. Logan Alexander McGuire. Jaden Alexis Amora McQueen. Kenya Nate McCrae Jr. Katie Ann Joyce Meek. Mara Jade Parr. Hero Malachi Keo Perret. Rohan Jayesh Patel. Ashlyn Christine Payne. Christian Shandy Perriman. Benjamin W. Plunkett. Donovan Joseph Pasota. Riley Preston Mitchell Raybon. Louis Harold Richard IV. Seth Ian Rutherford. Joseph McCaden Thomas. Taylor Nicole Thomas. Bryson Javon Thompson. Lorenzo Adlawan Villarreal. Drew Christopher Williams. Naya Nicole Abrams. Jacob Warren Adams. Demarion Jaquez Akins. Jesse James Akins III. Javier Miguel Alejandro. Jacob Alex Alford. Jamie Christine Allen. Caitlin Elizabeth Allen. Shelby Lynn Allen. Kylie Marilyn Alsop. Gabriela Jolene Amaskita. Jacob Benjamin Anderson. Max Carter Anderson. Aaliyah I. Andrews. Jace Bryden Andrus. Jessica Rianne Appleby. Thaddeus Mandrell Atchison Jr. Arnija Katia Baker. Cameron Fisher Barrow. Evelyn Lee Barrow. Clifton Brian Baswell II. Brianna Lee Beck. Sean Michael Bell. Destiny Monique Bennett. Gavin M. Berger. Brandon Lamar Blackshear Jr. Melissa Blades. Aaron Michael Boyle. Tyson Henley Breen. Noah Adrian Brock. Brian Christopher Brown Jr. Dalton James Brown. Gregory Alexander Xavier Brown. John Robert Brown. Tyler Harrison Brown. Zanaya Artrice Brown. Zachary Robert Bullard. Dylan Wade Bullock. Rodney Charles Butler III. Riley Page Butke. Aiden Mason Cade. Dan Leo Canless. Yahira Cardenas. Tatiana Carrasquillo. Jason Tariq Carroll. Justin Tyler Caskey. Austin Parker Caudill. Inyar Cepeda Disla. Francisco Jesus Cerda. Sierra Jade Chaddock. Cody Lee Chapman. Kylie Marie Cheslock. Velta May Lynn Chesser. Jack Stanley Chop II. Vincent Joseph Cipriano. Dominique Sky Kleckler. Jaden Tyler Cole. Lazavia Brichet Coleman. Zasia J. Collins. Trenton Bryce Collinsworth.
Ashton.
Dylan Michael Cooney. Andres Quanchandre Copeland. Alexandra Winter Cotton. Garrett Stephen Cox.
Ashton is not here.
Anaya Lee Crockett. Robert Allen Crothers. Ashley and Michelle Cumberland. Javante Tawan Daniels. Austin Blake Davis. David Andrew Davis Jr. Gavin Alexander Davis. Navaya Sanea Davis. Nicholas Caden Davis. Reagan Danae Davis. Vaughn Leroy Day III. Madison Ashley DeGrave. Kaleo I. Divine. Keela Elizabeth Faith Dodson. Renee Malate Donaldson. Tiana Melanie Dorch. Taylor Raylan Drury. Brooklyn Aurora Duncan. Anthony Ray Duncan. Hannah Mae Dupuis. Malivalea Dwyer. Diamond Alexis Dyer. Liana Monique Eccles. Taylor Marie Ellenberger. Devin Charles Eastep. Andrea Paula Estevez Ferreira. Matthew Scott Everest. Katie Elaine Everett. Ava Elizabeth Fawn. Sydney Lauren Falk. Caleb Alexander Figueroa. Miranda Lee Fleming. Hannah Gale Foley.
So this is Lane.
Lane Alexander Franks. Shane Jean Furley. Ethan Bryant Froelich. Brian Michael Galbraith. Salvador Xavier Gallegos Jr. Bailey Page Gary. Jacqueline Denise Gary. Kyra Eileen Gibson. Tristan Kael Godwin. Janiyah Shania Goldsmith. Genesis Abigail Urbina Gonzalez. Evelyn Mae Good. Noah Mitchell Green. Micaiah Joseph Green. Ethan Daniel Grimes. Ezra J. Guerra. Nathaniel Dean Guffey. Thomas Manuel Guillen Rodriguez III. Bryshawn Anthony Hall. William Edwin Hanna IV. Haley Celia Hansen. Sierra E. Hardwick. Savion Gerard Harris. Trayvon Lee Harris. Toby Lee Harvell. Caden Darrell Hatfield. Peyton Garrett Hatfield. Stephen James Hefner. Jacob Michael Henry. Noah Ryan Hensley. Fabian Ernesto Hernandez. Paris Rose Hernandez. Ariane Zanai Javon Hill. Christian Tyler Hinton. Nicholas Patrick Hipwell. Imani Lachelle Habdi. Jaquise Raphael Holiday Dortch. Wyatt Andrew Honeycutt. Tayeva Ladia Horn. Kaylee Elizabeth Howard. John Michael Humphrey Jr. Evan Jacob Hyde. Gerald Michael Dennis Eichner.
So this is Colby. What? So this is Colby.
Colby D. Jackson. Hannah Elaine Jarvis. Christian Owen Jernigan. Cameron Lee Troy Johnson. Takira Mache Johnson. Kaylee Diane Jordan. Lariana Victoria Jordan. Olivia Janae Keith. Annalise Lee Keller Moss. Harmony Renee Kelly. Elizabeth Kate Kidd. Isabella Bryn Kilcrease. Monique Renee Killen. J-Mo Kim. Richard Sean Kimbrough. Riley Mackenzie King. Caleb Ray Kinsey. Maximilian Charles Kowalewski. Gavin Joseph Kroll. Caitlin Isis Coomer. Matthew Eric Lally. Ethan M. Landers. Hannah Bella Landers. Adam Xavier Law. Bailey Madison Ledman. Leah Gabrielle Lester. Braden Matthew Lewis. Kendall Simone Lewis. Paul Malcolm Lightfoot Jr. Johnny Jaden Linton. Connor Vance Lincoln. Kylie Grace Logsdon. Noah Shan Lopez. Melissa Catherine Manring. Alexander R. Martin. Aiden Gerardo Martinez Jackson. Braden Ross Mason. Trace William Matthews. Jalene Keontae Mays. Caleb Joshua McAllister. Ryan Michael McCarthy. Hannah Marie McClellan. Layla Denise McKinley. Michaela Danielle McKinley. Austin Ray McLean. O'Brien Dupree McNeil. Alexis Melody Meeks. Aaron Harley Mellon. Andrea Jean Bandelan Mendoza. Carlos Eduardo Mendoza Jr. Jaden Anthony Mendoza. John Andrea Bandelan Mendoza. Caitlin Alexis Mesa. Anella Metz. Riley Madison Michael. Gabriella Francis Miller. Reagan Madison Miller. Sandy Kamalani Monteverde. Tommy Aaron Moon. Russell Zakis Moore. Alejandro Ivan Morera. Andrew Ryan Morgan. Savannah Georgianne Morris. Abby Marie Moxie. Devontae D'Artinian Mumford. Isaiah LaDawn Murphy. Alexander Carmelo Murray. Kendall Elise Neal. Michael Kenneth Niswanger. Richard Bird Noah IV. Jaden Jose Nolasco Mayorga. Ismaray Nunez. Marissa Isabel Ocasio. Bradley Aaron Odom. Hayden J. Odom. Joseph Nathaniel Olgard. Abigail Juanita Ortiz. Lily K. Overstreet. Michael Edmund Pajuani. Aiden Blake Painter. Kyler Lane Palmer. Michaela Ann Perret. Nakia LeVay Parsons. Matthew Samuel Patton. Deja Renee Patterson. Haley Alyssa Patterson. Marcus Vincent Patterson. Javon Emmanuel Paul. Juliana Faith Payne. Maya Isabel Pena. Kaylee Eliza Pennington. Aiden Anthony Perea. Paula Paige Perry. Cody Michael Pertuset. Alicia Kira Phillips. Amaya Danielle Phillips. Selena Rose Phillips. Cameron Alexander Pierce. Delana Sierra Pittman. Ariana Maya Poindexter. Alexis Eve Privatera. Colin Tamar Rains. Anaya Kimberly Redmond. Chase C. Reed. Madison Joyce Reeves. Edward Leon Reed. Jakaya Simone Reynolds. Rain Marie Reinhardt. Marvin Lee Rhodes III. Damian Andre Richards. Julianne Hope Richards. Matthew Payne Roberts. Brody Michael Rollo. Joseph Guillermo Rosali. Michaela Janae Ruffin. Ryan Nicholas Rummelt. Darla Katrin Rubalcaba. Demonta Sarimon Salis. Lydia M. Samuels. Patrick Bailey Sanborn. Julian Oscar Ricardo Sanchez. Brianna Marie Sanders. Jonathan Alexander Sanders. Ricardo Moises Santiago Sanchez. Conrad Ernest Shaber II. Savannah Brianna Ada Schaefer. Dylan A. Schexnader. Courtney Page Shirk. Ashley Rose Schwall. Addison Justine Elizabeth Sears. Braden Michael Segretti. Nicole A. Sexton. Bruce Wayne Shambo. Jacob Michael Schaffner Jr. Haley Renee Sinkowitz. Cole William Cienko. Camaria Seiler. Elijah Chasun Simon. Michael Emerin Simpson. Amara Kalith Sims. Caleb Michael Sims. Enoch Isaiah Sims. Alyssa Ann Smith. Clayton Ramos Smith Jr. Theodore Michael Smith. Trevor Lamar Smith.
What's the matter? Cheyenne Jade Smith, did I skip her?
Cheyenne Jade Smith. Jamarian Levon Spates. Kyler Hamilton Stinsky. Alexa Shaylin Stern. Anthony Stewart Jr. Raheem Tariq Studevan. Julie Brianne Sullivan. Julius Alexander Summers. Gabriel Alexander Tanguyan. Christian Elijah Taylor. Dennis R. Tebow. Daniel Lee Thomas Jr. Pernell Condredge Thomas Jr. Tyler Elena Threet. Kalia Amari Tillman Felix. Tikari Amir DeWitt Tolbert. Donald Ray Tomlinson Jr. Joed Omar Torres Zayas. Oscar Torres Gonzalez. Savannah Lynn Toth. Bethany Jean Touchton. Joseph Todd Traver. Ryan Michael Traylor. Stephen Tercios. Julian Antonio Valdez. Zoe Annabelle Van Zant. Andrew Taylor Van Osdal. Brady Thomas Van. Jacob Mark Walters. Michaela Ray Walters. Miracle Lynn Walton. Janesha Serenity Warren. Ashlyn Deshay Watts. Devin Lewis Welch. William D. Welburn. Maddox Escovel Wazalowski. Gavin Wade Westmoreland. Nigel Dion Whitt II. Connor Merrick Wiggins. Jamarius Javante Wilkes. Jared Seth Williams. Malik Antoine Williams. Yeah. Tyler Aiden Williams. Justin T. Willis. Taylor Lane Wilson. Elton Vidon Winston III. Ryan Tyler Wise. Jacob Peter Woodall. Emily Marie Woody. Ariana Layla Rencher. Alexis Desiree Wyatt. Keith Alexander Wyatt. Katia Shania Yarbrough. Nikila L. Young. Destiny Constance Uhaz. Nicholas Cody Zapata.
We're ready. All right, you got it, Raj. You got plenty of time. Just relax right here. You got yours?
Yep.
Okay.
To the class of 2022, congratulations, we did it. The moment we have all been dreaming of is finally here. It is my honor and privilege to be standing here in front of you as we conclude tonight's ceremony. I don't know about you, but the backbone of my journey was supported by a long list of mentors that pushed me to be my absolute best. Friends, siblings, and most importantly, parents, all played an important role in my successes. Guidance counselors, special teacher, any other mentors in one way or another have shaped us to strive for greater ambitions. I give thanks and credit to them for pushing me to be in this position and am grateful for the support provided to me on this treacherous journey. Us being here tonight represents a short milestone on life's long journey. After tonight, most of us will embark on various paths. We may never see each other again. So I wish to say to you all, I am proud to have been your classmate. I could have not imagined a better group of brilliant, capable individuals to experience this journey with. When you look back on the memories you've had at Crestview High School, the laughs you had, the friendships you've created, I hope that you will smile and appreciate this place we called home. There's a world of opportunity waiting to be seized. I am almost certain that there will be countless hardships and battles to face,
but there is not a doubt in my mind that all of us are prepared. I am confident that we will all find our own paths to greatness and cannot wait to see what we all achieve. But for now, take it in. Enjoy this moment in time. Reflect on your experiences and continue to keep growing. Be passionate and willing to learn. Take it upon yourselves to be happy. One of the greatest lessons I have learned is that it is important to understand that all of us will rise and fall indefinitely, but the way we recover is what will truly define us. This is just the beginning. Once a Bulldog, always a Bulldog. Thank you, class of 2022. Congratulations to you all.
You can move it. You need to move it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and rise and join me in singing the Crestview High School alma mater. As we stand here at your portals and our voices rise, singing of our dear fond memories of old Crestview High. Praises to our alma mater, let our praises ring. We will never, never forget thee. Praises we will sing.
Class of 2022, are you ready? Are you ready? Graduates, at this time, by the power invested in me by the state of Florida, I now pronounce you graduates of Crestview High School. You may turn your tassel. Congratulations. Good night.
Awesome. That's gonna feel good. Great job, Tom.
Bump the side for Cliff.